Da-da-da-da.
Cheers!
Welcome to another episode of the Drunken Sisters Porchcast.
I'm your host, April.
And I'm Michelle.
And once again, for the third week, we are live from inside. I don't know what's going on in Southern California, but it suddenly got cold.
Way too cold.
Much too cold.
California is not allowed to have a winter.
No, I need to wear a jacket.
I need to wear my winter shoes.
My hoodie is no longer sufficing to keep me warm.
Yikes.
I know.
So
No,
I have... What was that?
Nothing.
I have an interesting story to tell you.
Oh, yeah?
So, since it started getting really cold, I decided to start using the wall heater.
Oh.
And last night I had the wall heater on. It was nice and cozy in the living room. I was watching TV, doing whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then it was time for bed.
Right.
So I decided I'm going to keep the wall heater on, but at the lowest setting. So I put it at what I think is the lowest setting.
Uh-oh.
And I go to bed. I wake up this morning, there were no cats around me, which is very suspicious because during the winter, they flock to me because they need warmth. I come out into the living room and both cats are lying sprawled out on their back. It is so warm in here.
They're like sunbathing.
Apparently, I had left the heater on a much higher setting than I had thought.
Did you have it all the way up?
I didn't have it all the way up. I just didn't realize how high I had it to begin with.
Those wall heaters scare me.
Yeah, it scares me too.
We used to have a floor heater at one of our previous places, and our neighbor left a wooden chair sitting on top of his floor furnace and went out of town. So we went out Christmas shopping the day after Christmas with this great Christmas, and we come home to flaming pieces of furniture in our front lawn.
Oh my gosh.
Fire trucks. Our entire house was filled with smoke because we shared the floor space, and they got it out right before the common wall was going to burn down. But
that's scary.
It was terrifying.
There was
the worst part was right before we left, I thought I smelled something burning, and I was like, "Hey, do you smell something burning?" But at the time I was, oh my, bless you.
Excuse me.
At the time I was always super paranoid that I smelled something burning. So I was told to ignore it, get in the car we're going, and I was like, well, what if Mr. Haskell's house burns down?
You jinxed it.
And then we drove off and came home to Mr. Haskell's house burning down.
Oh, man.
So, I don't know, the furnace just scared me a little.
That is really scary. So before I continue on with this fire story.
Yes.
I was thinking, we have a very special drink tonight, listeners.
We do.
In celebration of all of our wonderful listeners who have followed us on Twitter, who have listened to our podcast up on YouTube, we have now 24 followers.
Yay!
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, fans.
So this is to you. April's about to pop open a bottle of champagne.
All right, listeners. Tonight's drink, we are having the Kerr Imperial.
Ooh, fancy.
It's also happens to be Grandma's favorite drink.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
So what the Kerr Imperial is a glass of champagne, any kind really, and it is topped off with a shot of Chambord. Actually, not even a full shot, like a half shot.
Half shot?
Yeah, it's really delicious. It's a great celebration drink. It's
here we
fancy. Go. I'm going to pop the champagne, so here we go.
All right. Woo!
24 followers.
Cheers to you, listeners.
Thank you. All right, so I'm going to pour the champagne.
In our special Stella glasses.
I don't, oh my.
You spilled it.
Oh,
you overfilled.
Overflowing over here with joy.
April has a heavy hand.
I do have a heavy hand. So, Rochelle, are you aware what Chambord is?
I don't think I've ever heard of it before now.
Have you ever had it? I'm sure you've seen the bottle.
No.
Oh, it's got a beautiful bottle.
It does.
It kind of looks like a hand grenade.
It kind of looks like a Christmas ornament.
So it's a purple round bulb, and it's got gold embellishments. Well, I guess black, but it's a deep, deep purple.
It does look very grandma-ish.
Yeah, she loves this stuff, and it's expensive.
I mean, grandma in general.
Yes,
yeah,
that's true. It does look like something you would see on an old lady
Listeners, shelf. Buy your grandmother a bottle of Chambord.
All right, so we've got the champagne in.
Perfect.
And now I'm going to open the Chambord.
Is there a big pop with that too?
Sadly not. And I don't have any measuring devices, so I'm going to
What does it smell like?
It's very sweet, actually.
It smells like sweet.
So Chambord is a liqueur.
It smells like sweet.
It is an infusion of red and black raspberries, Madagascar vanilla, and cognac.
Ooh.
Yeah. I can give you a history of it if you'd like.
Sure. Let's get the drinks going, and we'll listen to the
Give me my
history.
drink first.
If only they had drinks in regular history classes, I would have gotten an A.
There we go. So it changes the color of our champagne. It's now a lovely,
like a light purple.
Purple lavender color.
I hope it's better than the creeping death.
Let's hope so.
All right. Da 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 da.
Cheers.
Listeners, pause for.
That's delicious.
That is really good.
It's tasty.
And the only thing I have to say is that.
Would you like a little bit more Chambord on top?
Sure.
Sweeten it up.
When I tilted the glass, I felt like dry champagne fumes coming in my eye.
Yeah, I did opt with the dry champagne for no other reason than it was not as expensive.
Yeah, fair enough.
So Chambord was introduced in 1982 worldwide, and it was inspired by a raspberry liqueur that was produced for King Louis XIV during his visit to Chateau de Chambord in the 17th century.
Wow,
so
a little history lesson.
It. Yeah.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. 16.5% alcohol by volume.
Perfect.
Made in France. And it is good.
Ooh, that is good.
Oh, I love champagne, and I love champagne cocktails even more.
Listeners, I think we told this story before, so I'll just recap it. Anytime April's having a bad day or she's stressed out, she will reach for the entire bottle of either champagne or wine. Whatever's not opened yet.
And I will pop that cork. Say mean things.
That's great.
And then take it to the bathtub. Oh, you know what their tagline is?
Let me guess. Are you Chambord?
No, but that's a good one.
That is a good one.
Chambord. It's because no reason.
Because no reason?
Because no reason.
That's a tagline?
That's their tagline.
Well,
why are we having these fancy drinks?
Because we have followers.
Because we actually
have a reason tonight.
With good reason.
What we're saying is you don't have to have a reason later.
No, you don't. So, listeners, you want to make a Cur Imperial? Chambord champagne. Garnish it with a raspberry.
Where's my raspberry?
I didn't get any raspberries. I forgot to get them.
Well, how dare you?
I know. Can we just pretend?
I know we could have a raspberry.
Listeners, Michelle has raspberry in her hand right now. Another drink that can be made with Chambord that I was thinking we could make next week or next podcast is called the Purple Hooter.
Grandma loves those.
See, Grandma loves anything with Chambord. It is her favorite liqueur. Every year for Christmas, I usually buy her the giant bottle of it.
Really? And it's the first I've ever seen of it. She must have.
She hoards it.
Hoarded that thing. She didn't even take it out of the wrapping.
So we'll talk about the Purple Hooter next week when we make it. But they are delicious. They go down easy, and they get you drunk.
Oh, this gets you drunk?
I mean, this will, but the Purple Hooter. Because
Oh.
it's like candy. Candy in a cup.
It's like candy in a cup.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
Would you mind reaching over to my backpack over there? I have a special treat for us tonight.
Uh-oh.
I know the Chambord is a great treat.
I have to disconnect real quick.
Sorry, listeners. I'm taking over. So, because I am an addict, I went out of my way from work to go to my favorite liquor store and buy a lotto ticket.
Oh.
And while I was waiting for the person in front of me to hurry up and pay, I discovered something on the shelf that I thought would be rather interesting to try.
What is it?
Well,
Michelle's digging through her giant bag of remotely useful items.
okay.
Oh.
Let me describe this to you.
Oh my.
So it's in a tinfoil package, very colorful. In the front is a kid superhero, a generic superhero, not any Superman or anything, called Super Max. And in the bottom right corner, it says popping candy.
Pop rocks?
I was thinking Pop Rocks, but this cool packaging. We'll tweet out a picture right now, listeners. Might be worth a try. You want to test it out?
I do. I would love to test it out.
Let me open this thing. Let me have it. Should we put it on our Chambord and watch it explode?
Oh. Hey, do you think this is going to be like mixing the soda with Pop Rocks?
We're going to explode, listeners.
Uh-oh. All right.
I'm scared now.
I'm a little afraid too.
This is sour apple.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
That's a lot.
All right.
You first, in case you explode.
Is it it's sour?
Sour apple. I'm not sure if it's sour.
Man.
So.
Is this going to be like the Thanksgiving candy that Dad gave us?
All right, we're going to try it. We're going to let the mics pick up the popping.
All right, ready?
That's you crunching.
Oh.
I hear it. I don't know if the mics are picking it up. Ew, what are you doing? April's currently eating her microphone.
Put the microphone in my mouth so you can hear the popping out. Those are tasty.
She will go through such great lengths for you, listeners.
I know. I will stick a microphone down my throat. Oh, those are tasty.
We don't want to know about where you're going to stick a microphone. Those are
Anything
good.
for the listeners.
All right.
So, on our candy rating scale, 1 through 10, what do you give them?
You know what? I would give them a 10 being the best.
Mm-hmm.
I'd give them a 7.
I give them an 8. They're fun.
8?
They have a fun factor.
The only thing I don't like is they give you a pretty significant amount of candy in the package. There's no way to close it.
No, we gotta eat it all.
Yeah, you just have to just pour it all in your mouth.
That just means it's intended for sharing. Or getting type 2 diabetes.
Let's have them together.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Ooh, that was tasty. It's still crackling in my mouth.
Yeah, mine too, a little bit. Candy fillings.
Candy fillings.
Yes.
Drunken Sisters. Naturally, I had a beer before I came here.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I tried a new beer and I really, really liked it.
That's why you were late.
I wasn't.
No,
late.
you weren't. You weren't late at all, actually.
I think I was like 5 minutes late. But
No.
I think in the realm of punctuality, 5 minutes is on time.
Da 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 da. Listeners, we have a brand new follower.
Oh, are we at 25?
Would you like to share with the listeners who is following us now?
Monster Shrink is following us.
Woo! Shout out to the
Yay.
Monster Shrink.
All right. I actually know one of the writers on Monster Shrink.
Oh, you do?
Or he's not a writer, but he's a script editor, I think.
A script editor.
Yeah, Monster Shrink is Shrink. Monster Shrink is it's a new web series that's all about this lady who's a shrink for monsters. So each episode has a different monster come in with a new problem, and they're only like 2 or 3 minutes. They are so funny.
Really?
And I would really encourage all of our listeners to watch them on YouTube because it's pretty funny.
Sure. Well, we're gonna go ahead and tweet out.
Yeah, monstershrink.com is their website, and then I think you can find them on what's that thing called?
Twitter?
No.
Oh,
they're on Twitter too.
Facebook?
No, the other thing. What is our stuff on? I can't. YouTube.
YouTube.
The
The other thing,
they have a
listeners.
YouTube channel.
The other thing.
I'm
I will
sorry.
give you one guess as to who is posting our podcast.
It is not me. I'm sorry. I'm not technologically savvy.
I could actually see you on Google typing in that one thing.
That one thing with the videos. So now we officially have 25 followers.
Yes, we do.
On Twitter.
Yes, we do.
That's exciting.
I'm glad we have champagne for this
Me
night.
too. Good stuff. So, Michelle.
Yeah.
The other night when I was over, I was going through 30 random questions to get to know each other.
Yeah.
And one of them, actually, several of them really resonated with me that I couldn't stop thinking about later, which is weird because I didn't think about it much while I was asking you them, and I really found your answers fascinating.
Oh, you did?
But then some of them, like when I was asking myself, I couldn't come up with the answer.
Oh, you couldn't?
No.
You want me to ask you the questions? I think listeners.
No.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Shut me down.
But the one that really stood out for me was how old would you be if you didn't know how old you are?
Ah.
Because that really goes to say, like, when people tell you to act your age. Is that my physical age? Yeah, I don't know.
So if you didn't know how old you were, I think that eliminates the physical age.
Right.
Right? Because you would have no idea at what age were you supposed to look like, however you're looking.
Right.
So mentally,
I'm going to go with 27.
27?
Yeah, because I love to drink and party and be social.
There's a whole 27 curse.
I know. I really wanted
Can
to
you
die.
be 28?
I really wanted to die by the time I was 28, so that I could join the Rockstar Club. And I always told myself if I didn't die by 28, that I would have to make it to 100. So here I am at 35.
Yeah. You have a long way to go.
Chipping away at 100. I need to get a long-term care plan.
Okay. Cheers to your long-term.
Long-term term. Do you have a certain age that you would like to make it to?
A certain age I would like to make it to. 150.
150?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have someone at my work's 102.
Well, they have 48 more years to go. I just tweeted. Listeners, you already see it, but shout out to our new follower and hopefully listener, Monster Shrink. Visit their website at monstershrink.com.
All right.
Sounds good?
That sounds great. Monster Shrink, we wish you the best of luck. I love what you guys are doing. I think it's funny. I think it's original. I think our listeners, if they're, our drunken listeners, will enjoy you as well.
So after you listen to our podcast, listen to the Monster Shrink. You thought you had problems. Hey, that's a good tagline for them.
That is a good tagline.
Is that their tagline?
I don't think so. What is it?
Even monsters have problems.
Oh.
Well, close enough. They tried.
They
No,
did.
just kidding.
They did.
That's what I should do. Listeners, if you need a tagline, private message or tweet us at drunken_sisters. We will make you up a tagline.
Michelle's good at the taglines.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Champagne.
We got a retweet.
We got a retweet already?
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, it's Monster Shrink.
Well, yeah, of course they retweeted our shout out.
Resending the love. Maybe some of their.
This podcast is all about love.
It's a lot of love.
It's all
love.
love.
Lot of love.
Love for champagne, the love for life, the love for listeners.
Love for being drunk. Champagne problems.
Champagne problems. I don't know what that was.
So we do not have Senior Roberts here with us tonight.
We don't.
I think it's because there's not enough going on in the nerd world.
Yeah, I think he's shying away from the mic.
I think since Fallout 4 came out, we've lost the nerds.
Listeners, how do we pull someone away from Fallout 4?
I think maybe I would say let's cut the electricity, but that would then also cut your electricity.
Oh, no, I pay for my own electricity.
Oh, it's separate?
Of course it's separate.
Oh, okay, so we can cut his power.
Yes, we can.
Oh,
yeah.
In another reason to celebrate today, it is our good friend Will's birthday.
It is Will's birthday. We have mentioned him several times.
Yeah.
So cheers to you, Will.
Cheers to you. Happy birthday, buddy. I hope it's a good one.
Just as a little point of reference, Will has actually been the one to show us how to post our podcast on YouTube.
Yes, he's been an integral part of our podcast.
Yeah, so without him, we wouldn't have you.
So thank you, Will, and we wish you the best. He's about to finish law school.
Yeah, that's great. How exciting, huh? A lot of hard work and dedication.
I know. I can't imagine. That seems so stressful. And so much work, Like, where do you fit in the fun when you have to go to school?
Yeah. I'm thinking about going to law school.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
So I can ultimately be a judge.
Why do you want to be a judge? We're going to be
because you get
podcasters.
You get to have the gavel. Hey,
do you just need a gavel? I can get you a gavel.
I need a gavel.
Okay.
Maybe we should have podcast court.
Ooh, podcast court.
Drunken Sisters Court.
I like that idea.
Listeners, if you are having a hard time with a friend, with a family member, you think someone did something to you that's unfair, you tweet us. You tell us about it, and we will rule.
So Saw, how much daytime court TV do you watch?
Well, now that I have a job, surprisingly, when you get a job, you don't get to watch TV during the day too often.
Sorry, I'm just logging everything that we talk about in this little notebook.
Sure.
Because I know sometimes we talk about talking about something next week, and then we don't get to it or we forget.
I've noticed. I was talking to a friend who's also a follower of ours and a listener, and she asked if we edit. our podcast. And me, being me, was in the middle of saying, if you would have listened to our first podcast, you would know we don't edit.
Right.
However, I stopped before I started and said, oh man, that's right. We never posted it.
We do edit our content as far as after we record, we decide,
it's either a hit or miss.
We shouldn't put that up.
Post it or trash it.
It's funny, my other friend, who is also a listener of ours, it's so great to get feedback from listeners.
It really is.
So listeners, if you've got feedback for us, whether it's positive or negative, please give it to us.
Constructive criticism, please.
We prefer constructive, positive, happy thoughts, but if you've got negative ones too, I guess
we're gonna go Nancy Grace on you.
Cut his feet. He said that our podcasts are great and he loves listening to them, however they have no continuity. In one episode we talked about how we're gonna say how something was, and then the next episode we don't ever mention it again.
Well, so what?
I know, but I guess they want to know.
Right, we teach you how to deal with disappointment and turn it into something positive.
Welcome to Drunken Sisters, where we're drunk and we will probably disappoint you horribly.
We need to go to Monster Street.
Oh, Monster Street, they should have us on their show.
They should have us on their show.
The Drunken Sister Monsters.
Ooh. Can I be like
we need some
a dinosaur monster?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I can be like a dead rock star.
I could be the Michelle Rex.
Michelle Rex? But then you only have itty bitty arms. You can't do anything.
I can kick you.
You can't type.
I can hit you with my big tail.
Bring your tail feathers over.
Oh my gosh. That's not what I was saying.
I think that's what you said.
No.
Did you get a new backpack?
Like a couple of months ago.
Oh, it's really cute.
Thanks, you've seen it.
I don't know if I've ever noticed. Usually I don't care about logos or name brands, but I really like their tag.
Yeah.
Visual Evolution Electric.
Electric is the brand. Oh my god.
They make snowboarding. Wait,
do
is it called Electric? I think they make snowboarding goggles. Cheetos.
Chester Cheetos.
I can't eat Cheetos anymore.
You can't eat Cheetos?
I can't. Gotta stay away from the salt.
Oh.
It's bullshit.
I buy small packages of Cheetos.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Cheeto gone.
Sometimes I'll buy little snacks that I think that I love, and then I just keep them on me, and I don't really eat them, but I just like to have them.
There's only a 21% sodium.
Is that one bag of serving?
Well, that's the daily value. It takes up 21% for one.
So I could eat 5 bags of those Cheetos. I don't want to
step away from the Cheetos.
I do like the fiery hot ones with the limon. Am I saying it wrong?
Do you know that it's hot Cheeto with lime?
Oh, I thought it said limon.
Right. It's Spanish for lime.
Oh. Well, I do not speak the Spanish. Okay. Limon.
Oh my, that champagne is getting to us quickly.
The penis is getting to.
Excuse me, listeners. Rest assured, I did not say
she
penis.
Said the penis is getting to us. Maybe she said the champagne is.
The champagne is.
I think you gotta work on your articulation.
3 words. Listen.
All right. Champagne penis. Gotta write that down.
It just keeps bubbling. No, stop it.
Stop. Christmas is here. It's officially December.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Hana Kwanzaa. No, Merry Christmas.
Christmas,
for our atheists out there, thanks for celebrating the cold winter with presents with us.
It's way too cold because we are in.
I know. I kind of miss doing the drive-bys, but I like not having frostbite.
We could have a cat by. Like every time a cat runs by.
Then we'd have to let cats out of the room.
Oh yeah. Hey, don't say it like we locked them up. We have
the house section.
We have the house sectioned off. They have 2 giant rooms to run around in.
Yes. Yes, they do.
Make me sound like a cat abuser.
What is your favorite Christmas movie?
Home Alone.
Home Alone. That's like, I guess
yes,
it's a Christmas movie. All right.
What's yours?
I don't know.
You asked a question that you don't
I
know the
guess
answer
the
to?
original Frosty the Snowman, the cartoon. I guess it's not a movie though.
Merry Christmas. Poor snowmen, they can't even have a hot flash without dying.
Oh, that's why they're snowmen and not snow women. Because the men survive. They don't have the hot flashes.
Oh, survival of the fittest.
I've been seeing people make these, the clear glass ornaments.
Yeah.
They fill them up with like half filled with white glitter or white styrofoam balls or something, and then they draw like a little on the actual bulb, like 2 eyes and the carrot nose, and it looks like a melted snowman.
Oh, that's
it makes me sad. Snowmen are my favorite Christmas thing. Thing of Christmas. I love snowmen.
They need to make a snowman onesie.
I know!
Like big snowballs.
With a big giant hat, like a top hat.
Yeah.
And a scarf. That would be so great.
And the eyes made out of coal.
Those are already my eyes. They're reflecting my
heart.
soul.
I said eyes.
Black is my soul.
I have a thought.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the controversy, I don't know if it's a controversy, but I'll use it for lack of a better word. About the selfie sticks, right?
Okay.
Nobody. There's a lot of people who think they're stupid.
There's a controversy about that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not really a controversy, but there are a lot of people who hate selfie sticks. And then there are people who don't care, and they're going to use it anyway because they get a good picture out of them. So I was thinking, how do we make the selfie stick useful in a way that I would use it, right? I thought of a way.
Mm-hmm.
First, either have some sort of like monster hand or something at the end of it so that that's holding my phone. That would be kind of cool.
All right.
Secondly, I was thinking, when it's cold, I'm lying on the sofa, but I'm on the phone. I'm all wrapped up in blankets. I don't want to lift my hand out of the blanket to hold the phone to my face. So I was thinking, put it on the selfie stick, keep your hands warm under the blanket, and just hold it up to your ear.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's so ridiculous.
But a great idea. So for Christmas, I want a selfie stick, please.
You want a selfie stick?
I do.
All right, I'm going to get you a selfie stick.
Okay.
Don't tell anyone else besides listeners. If anyone out there wants to get Michelle a gift, I'm going to get her the selfie stick. What if, like, suddenly 25 selfie sticks showed up at your door?
Send them my way, listeners. I'll give one to the cat.
You should attach cameras to your cats. It'd be funny. Just watch to see how their day goes. Probably a lot of cat box.
I would be afraid to leave them alone ever again.
Oh, because you know what they're doing.
Yeah. I figure
Cat.
when I come home and my TV's intact and the house is still standing, they're okay.
That's a good... Your pumpkin is still there.
I know.
Is that pumpkin diarrhea?
Nope. I checked it before we recorded.
The bottom didn't rot out yet?
No.
Oh my god, you're going to have the magical pumpkin like I had 2 years ago.
No. I'm not keeping a
Are you
pumpkin
going to
in the
decorate
house
it
for
for
a year.
Christmas? You just put a little Santa hat on him.
I tell you what. I'll decorate it like a snowman. I'll paint it white.
Oh.
Put some eyes on it and a
All
carrot. And I'll send it home with you. And you could see how long it lasts.
Listeners, I had a pumpkin that I did not carve, and it
for a year.
6
Over a
months?
year. Over
I don't think it was a year. I don't think it was a year.
It was a year. It was over a year. 12 months.
It finally rotted.
All right, listeners. On that bad note,
But champagne.
Reuse your selfie sticks in different ways. Enjoy the snowmen.
Follow us, retweet us, promote us.
Yeah, retweet us out to your friends.
We should have a party for our listeners.
A podcast party.
Yeah, we can have drinks.
Yeah.
And, like a holiday party.
We should get one of those giant
K-Rock
barrels.
is the Almost Acoustic Christmas. We can have the...
I'm going.
I know you're going. Both nights?
Yes.
So jealous. I've never been.
You can buy my tickets.
I've
Night
gone
number
to-
one.
How much? They're like $100.
80. Plus
You know
tax,
you want to
95.
make... Yeah. And you probably want to make a little profit.
No, I will not sell them to you for more than the resale price plus 5%. All right.
Transaction fees.
Listeners, all of our stories are going to wait until next time. Cheers to you.
Cheers to you, listeners. Da, 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 da.
Ooh,
that's a good one.
Let's do it again.
Da 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 da.
I like it. All right, we're doing
Christmas songs.
Oh yeah, silver bells.
Bells, silver bells.
Okay. Thanks for listening.
Good night.